Well, in a little more than 2 weeks from now, the North Florida Fairgrounds will be transformed for the annual Night to Shine. Just a few years ago, Tim Tebow, whose foundation helped sponsor the event in places across the world, actually stopped by here in Tallahassee.
Yeah, that was a really neat evening. And this year, paparazzi are going to be waiting on the red carpet for the big arrivals. Guests will receive the royal treatment. We're talking everything from hairstyling and corsages to shoe shining and boutonnieres. It's a big time night, and it's one of our favorite things to cover here in the area. In case you're unfamiliar, it's a prom for people with special needs, and every year here in town, it's put on by Genesis Church for folks from all across the region.
All right, joining us to talk more about it live in the studio today is Creative Director Scott Hunter and also Matt LaFollette, who will be a guest at the event. We want to thank you both so much for taking the time for us. And Matt, I really would like to start with you.
Okay.
If you would, tell us how many times you've been able to attend Night to Shine.
8. This is my 8th prom.
Oh
My 8th one so far.
Wow.
8th one and counting.
8th one.
I love it. And tell us a little bit about what your favorite part is.
I love attending. I love attending the prom every year with Scott as well. This is Scott's his ninth
prom.
Ninth prom.
What about karaoke and dancing? What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is singing, karaoke, and dancing. And also I love hanging with all my friends. My roommate did his first prom ever for him. You know, I'm glad I get to go back every year.
Yep, every year.
All right, Matt, you're going to have to show your roommate the ropes then on his,
I will.
his first time. I'm sure you will.
And Matt, do you already have your outfit picked up? What you're going to wear?
A full tuxedo.
All right, there we go.
Got it.
Very
With a
neat.
red and black tie and a red and black vest to match.
All right, wow, I'm excited to see what
me
that
too.
looks like for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Scott, you're the creative director of the event, and it's been 3 years since the last one because of the pandemic. Tell us more about what this year's theme is and what you have planned for its comeback.
Well, our greatest showman theme, we are not fighting the circus because we are literally at the North Florida Fairgrounds, and we're just super excited just to be back with all of our friends with special needs again.
Yeah.
I think they look forward to this so very much. It celebrates them and who they are as the kings and queens that God sees them, like he sees them every single day. And so this one huge night, we just get to lift them up and encourage them, and the entire town of Tallahassee shows up and shows off for them and cheers them on and celebrates who they are. And it's an amazing event.
Yeah.
It really is an amazing event, very fulfilling. My favorite part is when everyone is crowned the king or queen of the prom at the very end. There's really nothing like that moment. Scott, you're expecting roughly 3,000 attendees this year. This is one of the largest events in the country for Night to Shine. I know it takes hundreds of volunteers, and I understand that you guys are still looking for more people to help.
Yeah, what we've discovered post-pandemic, it's just really hard to get people re-involved. And so right now we are looking at 400 buddies that are still needed. That means every single one of our guests that has special needs, every single one of those guests needs someone to pair up with and escort them throughout the entire evening.
Yeah, I need one, and my roommate needs one.
Correct. So people like Matt is why we want you guys to be involved, and you get to hang out with them and experience every part of prom with them. So it's the best thing to do when you serve and volunteer, but we're also looking for 700 volunteers total. So there's other ways to shine shoes and pin on flowers and serve food.
We also need more volunteers. So far we're up to 300 volunteers, but we need more volunteers to come and help and celebrate us on a special night for all of us.
Yes, we want to celebrate all of them.
Okay, and so it is 2 weeks from tomorrow night.
Correct.
So I believe it's February 10th is the date.
Yes, it is.
That sounds
February
right.
10th.
Okay, so please, if you can carve out some time, it would be a great thing to do. And I mean, you can just know how much people look forward to this night every single year. Is there anything else that either of you would like to add?
Well, I would like to say go to nighttoshinetally.com, and you can go there and find out how to volunteer, how to be a buddy, how to serve, how to donate. We're still looking for sponsors in the area to help us make this as big as better and as we would dream it to be for all of our friends. So just come on out and figure out a way that you can get involved. We want everyone to be blessed by this night. You think that you're going to go and serve other people, but really it ends up blessing you and it ends up being the greatest night. You'll be laughing one moment, crying the next. So come enjoy Night to Shine Prom.
Yeah. Also, join us because we need more volunteers to help. And I wish Tim Tebow come, but I guess we have to wait just in case if he does show up.
Yeah, it's always a surprise.
Yeah, you never know. It happened a few years ago, so you never know. All right, Scott, Matt, we want to thank you both for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'll be emceeing the red carpet arrivals, so I am very excited for that.
Yeah, and I'm just going to throw it out there one more time. If you do have the opportunity to help out with this, you certainly won't regret it. It is a time amazingly well spent. And you're looking good in that crowd over there.
Yeah. Kings and queens forever.
There we go.
Yes.
Love it. All right.
Tim Tebow, F. Watson, this is for you.
There we go. Okay. All right.
I love you, Matt.
Tebow, if you're watching it, maybe another, regardless, it'll be a night to remember, that's for sure. Thank you guys so much for being here. We can't wait for this year's event. So glad it's back. We'll be right back.